Hey, Kevin Thomas here with Level 10 Real Estate Group, powered by Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners, servicing the Savannah, Georgia area with some more frequently asked questions when buying real estate. So, question of today is, Kevin, is this a better time to buy a house than it was last year? Seems like the interest rates are really high and I should have bought back then. Well, the interest rates were definitely a lot lower 12 months ago, 6 months ago. But you know what else was different? Prices were higher. Prices were going, homes were going 10, 15, 20, in some areas $100,000 over the list price. So I look at it as all relative. If a house was $200,000 last year and you had to pay 220 to get it, even though you got a 2.5 or 3% interest rate, think about that $20,000 more you had to pay for that house. Versus today, if the house is listed for $200,000, you're likely going to get that house for list price, especially if it's been on the market for over 2 or 3 weeks. So that same money that you would have had to spend last year to get a home, now you're buying it less. The interest rate is higher, but the interest rates drop in the next 12 months, you get to take advantage of the lower price home and then capitalize on the lower interest when interest rates do go down. So think about that. And that's what a lot of people are finally starting to realize, because the one thing that has not gone down is rent. If you look at the Zillows and the Realtor.coms and your local advertising for rent, rent is higher now than it's ever been. So you're going to spend that same money somewhere. Why not spend it on your own home? And that is a conversation worth having, because you don't want to get into a rent of $2,000 a month and then the landlord raises the rent 12 months from now. And now you're stuck with that rent payment. And we all know what that rent does. We just consider it being flushed down the toilet, because you don't get any return on it. You don't get to write off anything for it. You don't get a chance to build any equity. So think about your long-term strategy for wealth building. Buying a home is one of the single most valuable assets that you can buy that will continue to increase in value over time. So don't miss out on the boat. The good thing about now is there are less people buying, and the homes are becoming more available. For the first time in 18 months, there is an inventory of homes where people get a chance to choose from and don't feel like they're in a bidding war and have to put in 5 and 7 and 10 offers to try to get one house. And on top of that, waive their inspections and jump through all these hoops to finally get a house. So right now is a great time. You can take your time shopping, looking, and selecting, and get the house that you will feel comfortable with long term. And remember, you can always refinance that rate, but you can't refinance that price. So this is Kevin Thomas again with Level 10 Real Estate Group, powered by Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners, servicing the Savannah, Georgia area. Give us a call. 912-980-6153. It's 912-980-6153. Or check us out online at level10realestategroup.com.